Well, today is simply not happening. I gave it a good go. I tried to get it going, but it's just impossible. I feel like my lower body is just glued together somehow. I just can't get range of motion. Really, really sore. These damn adductors have me thinking, man, like, I don't know any other muscle group that can just completely render you useless like the adductors. When those guys are sore, you just can't bloody do anything, man. I would say the adductors and hamstrings, those two guys, when they are sore, it's just misery, man. Like, I don't know, like, you can't really do anything. I don't know any other muscle groups that can really make life that difficult like those two muscle groups. There's so much bloody soreness, man. You know, I tried with the pin squats. I thought, okay, let's kind of wake up with that. You know, more range of motion. Let's start there, you know, load up the weight, and then I can go back to the full squats. Man, when I got to the full squats, man, I felt like I wanted to tear the adductors off the bone. Just can't bloody do it. Can't bloody do it. So after that, I went over to the bench press. I thought, okay, let's get some, you know, upper body work, you know, because at that point I've been in the gym, in the garage for like 20, 30 minutes. I was like, let me try to lose the upper body, you know, get some upper body action going, and got on the bench, started doing it, got to like 2 plates on the bench, and I'm like, man, this is way too difficult, man. Why am I so freaking wasted? Part of that is probably psychology, because, you know, when I can't squat, when I can't deadlift properly, I just lose all freaking will to live in the garage or the shed to train. So at that point, I was like, screw this, man. Let's just take this day off and, you know, try again tomorrow. Adductors, man. You know, we think about all the muscles that are involved in a squat and a deadlift. I don't know if people are paying attention to the adductors enough. You can't squat. You can't squat if the adductors are not right. It's just incredible. I don't even know what it is, man. Like, when you look at the adductors on the map, on the charts, on diagrams, graphs, you see where they are and where they insert and all that stuff, but you just can't work out, you know, what they're doing. Like, basically, they do everything, right? Hip flexion, hip extension, adduction, clearly, but then also they're involved in abduction, abduction, you know, moving the hip away, because when you do wide squats, you know, they are pulling and stabilizing the hip and all sorts. Also, when you are lower than parallel in a squat, the thing that gets you out of that position are the adductors, because they are more mechanically positioned to exert force on the body, more so than the glutes. So there are hip extensors in that position because the glutes are just too stretched out. I don't know. Like, I don't know if any other muscle like does that in the body. Like, if you think about the quads, they just freaking extend the knee. Okay, they can also flex the hip. But man, these adductors, they do everything. It's just unreal. I'm so sore right now, like literally on touch as I'm sitting here talking to you, just running my fingers down and around the knee and all the way up into the groin. Like, and also like the groin up, like the hip flexor stuff, like, you know, rectus femoris, all that is sore as well, man. Like, it's not, man, I'm just like somebody beat me up. That's how I feel. I feel broken. Wide stance squats. That's what did it to me. You know, my glutes are a little bit sore from the pin squats that I did the other day, like the split squat, pin squats. I think the reason why I'm not more sore with those is because of the range of motion. Like, if I just did body weight, you know, reverse lunges, split squats, all that stuff, if I just went for proper body weight, full depth, that would have been worse. But like, that's not sore. It's just the adductors, the wide stance squats. Man, you know, I only use 100 kilos, man. I did 100 kilos, yesterday I did 5 sets of 10. Day before I did 5 sets of 10, man. Like, what is that, man? Like, I can do a set of 30 with that stuff. Like, it's just, I can do a set of 30 with normal stands, but no way could I do anything more with wide stance. So something to think about. I've basically been rendered useless because of this pain. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know anything. Like, the plan today was to come in, do pin squats, you know, basically just do that a little bit, do normal squats a little bit, and then really focus on block pulls. But I can't. I literally can't lean over. I can't engage anything. It's just so freaking sore. So let's see how it pans out tomorrow. But I'm just gonna go back in the house today and try and rest up, eat up, and limp around the house until I go to bed. Basically, that's all I've got. I don't know if you guys can feel the same thing. Maybe this is just because I am a narrow stance squatter, and because I went wide and I went maybe too much volume. That's why I'm feeling it. I'm sure some of you guys that are low bar squatting and with a wide stance or whatever, this is not even a thing for you. Like you never saw it there. But it'll be interesting to see whether wide stance squatters, when they go narrow and do a lot of volume in narrow, what hurts for them. Maybe nothing hurts for them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like this is where you kind of get really confused, because with narrow stance you're clearly doing more range of motion, but with wide stance you're so, I don't know what it is, you're shaving depth clearly, but it's just an awkward position I'm just not used to. Anyway, whatever, I'll just rest up and see how I pull up tomorrow. Appreciate all of you guys, like always, on Patreon, Instagram, YouTube comments, obviously, and on Discord. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.